I once watched my husband truly love someone else back in high school. Now the female lead from his past has returned. Late at night, the high school alumni group chat began blowing up with messages. Someone, clearly bored and probably drinking, sent out a simple prompt. 3 words to describe your high school experience. Go. The chat had been silent for years, but then a name appeared that made my heart stop. Elena Vanderbilt, the undisputed prom queen of our graduating class. Vibrant, she typed. Passionate. After a long, deliberate pause, she added a third. And Silas. The group erupted. Even after a decade, they were still the legendary couple in the school's history. The rebellious rich bad boy and the gentle, brilliant honor student. They'd loved each other with a wild, burning passion everyone envied, only to end in a messy, rain-soaked breakup the summer after graduation. Everyone in the chat had witnessed their dramatic story, including me. I turned to look at Silas, sleeping peacefully beside me. The sharp edges of the boy I once knew had softened over the years, smoothed by time and tailored suits. Silas Thorne was no longer the leather jacket-wearing troublemaker. He was my husband, dignified, calm, and completely, utterly distant from me. An old pain I'd buried deep inside began to throb again, dull and familiar. The people watching seemed more invested in the ghost of their relationship than the 2 people who'd actually lived it. Elena's Instagram says she's single. What about Silas? Does anyone know? He disappeared after the breakup. Totally dropped off the radar. Now I only see him on Bloomberg. Please, that man's a machine. No scandals, no tabloids, just work. No way he's seeing anyone. Makes sense. When you lose the love of your life that young, everyone else just feels like noise. Why did they really break up anyway? Typical pride. She wanted to go to the Sorbonne. He was being stubborn. They chose drama over compromise. Ugh, this is totally a second chance romance book waiting to happen. I'm obsessed. They kept dreaming up their fantasy, and I stayed silent. I stared at the ceiling, wondering if I was the noise they spoke of. Was I just the compromise he settled for when he couldn't have the real thing? I reached to turn off the lamp, but Silas's phone lit up on the nightstand. Unknown. I'm back, Silas. No name, but I didn't need one. Only Elena called him Silas, with that casual, intimate tone. He was fast asleep, his hand resting gently over my stomach, as it often did in his sleep. His wedding ring felt cold against my skin, through my silk nightgown, heavier than usual tonight. Nausea washed over me. My thumb hovered over his screen, wanting to delete the message before he saw it. I knew his passcode, 579579. I'd always thought it was a code for their names or some anniversary. I stared at the lock screen for 2 full minutes, heart pounding, before setting the phone down. Going through his messages felt beneath me. Besides, Silas had never treated me the way he'd treated her. I remembered 10th grade. Elena had been furious because a freshman kept texting him. Silas just laughed and slid his phone across the desk to her. You jealous, babe? He'd whispered, eyes playful. I already blocked her. Go on, check the logs. Delete whoever you want. I'm all yours. Thinking about it kept me awake. I lay there until 7 a.m. when light finally seeped through the curtains. Silas's internal clock was always precise. Gym, shower, black coffee, office, never late. But today, he stayed in bed. He stared at his phone for a long time, typing slowly. He didn't get up until 8. Silas, I called, as he stood by the dresser. Yeah, the high school centennial is this weekend. Are you going? We weren't the kind of couple who shared everything. We shared a bed, a house, and a quiet life. But I'd learned about the biggest event of the year from a group chat while he slept right next to me. He paused, adjusting his cufflinks. Yeah, are you? I shook my head. High school hadn't been a happy time for me. For most people, it was a chance to see old friends. For me, it was just a collection of embarrassing memories. He didn't push. He probably didn't want me there anyway. I checked my own phone. The group chat had